Salute. This is a short live of me back in business. I'm back in business and I gotta master the system. Hard to master the system when they try to, stop your progress. But this is short live and I'm coming right back after this. But I gotta get it back popping. This is the New Year marathon until the new year. Marathon into the new year, world domination. You know what I mean? So y'all handle that. I should share it, but nah. Like I said, I'm actually going live after this. If you can't see that topic on the blackboard, let me know if you can't read that. But this is a serious question. Why do certain groups say the N-word like it hurt our feelings? It's like a played out joke. Have you ever seen someone who say the same joke every day, which is stale, by the way? These are the only group of people we let say the same joke for the last 100 years. As if it hurt our feelings to say the N-word. Right? Like, I'm going back and forth with some mestiza people, and they're saying the N-word like it hurt my feelings. Like, what makes you think the N-word hurts my feelings? That's all you got? That's all I can tell them. And for the people that follow this channel, I'm going live right after this in 10 minutes. This is a short live, and I'm going to be putting this on my other YouTube account to pretty much let people know that I'm back. My account is back active. So let me enlarge this and answer this question for me, because it's 2024 Gregorian calendar and we've been amongst different demographics, ethnic groups in America the past 100, 200 years. If you know what the Maroon Wars was, the first Maroon War, the second Maroon War, the first Battle of Mora and Battle of Teos, New Mexico Civil War, and the Civil War of the Southern states and the Northern states. If you understand that history, we've been around a certain demographic for the last couple of 100 years, and their number one weapon to verbally assault us is the N-word. So I'm just here to let you know it don't hurt our feelings. There's actually an ancient definition for that predates this definition that they believe is derogatory, but it don't hurt our feelings. And when you hear us in our urban culture, in our urban setting lingo, saying the N-word, it's a homonym. It sounds similar, but it's not the same N-word that they're talking about. We don't even spell it the same. But people will go on about like, well, why do they call themselves the N-word? Well, it's not the same N-word. We don't put the hard R on ours. Right? Ours is more similar to what the Mayans say and what the serpent culture say. I'm not gonna say the word. I'm not slow. I'm not gonna say the word even to really break it down. But y'all know the word I'm talking about. The serpent people of the Mariah and the Maya, and then the hard R, right? Or the troglodyte. Go and look up the troglodyte and that N-word. And it's a country also that bear the N-word. But anyway, that's all y'all got. I'm looking for anything else that's original to insult us, and y'all have nothing. We are fixing history. We are revising history to our liking based off their interpretation and inception. How they conceive things, we are reversing it using TikTok and YouTube and various books. I'm also an author. So I'm also an author, and we're fixing this. What they did in the last 200 years during the so-called Civil War, because it was no Civil War, we was never in the same nation as them. So how was that a Civil War? We are firm believers that all they did was come here and rewrite history using Hollywood. We don't know them. We understand colonization as when a group of people They settle into a certain culture and they just take your culture on and your name. That is what colonization is, and that's what's happening right now today with this influx of new people coming amongst us, copying us, using our style and name, and when they get a certain authority, they rewrite history. That's what colonization is. Colonization is not forced entry. It is not somebody harming you physically. It's them living amongst you, copying your style, and when they get the chance and know how to rewrite your history. That's what colonization is, and that's what these persons have done with names like Wojciechowski, Slavinsky, Slavanovich, Jablonski. You know, all of these names, they come over here and take on names like Brown, Barron, Johnson, Jackson, Smith, Wilson, Rivers, Flowers, Clemente. They come and colonize these names, and when we go back in history, we think it's their names. That's the psychological impact of colonization. So, this is going to be a short video, and I'm going to go live again because I have a very important topic after this. People are magic resilient to where your community took power away from. I don't know what you mean by that, but I do understand what you mean by that. That is a good example. I take that back with Vera Hickman. Psychologically, we were able to assess the situation and turn it into a positive when they tried to, you know, pretty much demoralize us. But I'm just letting the audience know we were saying that word long before they got here. Shout out to Real Fat Bass. We were saying that word for thousands of years. We've always used that word, and the Bible is Nahas. Go and look it up. N-A-H-A-S, Nahas. In the Mayan culture, it's called Nahuatl. If I'm not mistaken, was that Aztec culture? It might be the Aztec culture, but they're related anyway. A lot of people don't know Mayan and Aztec is related. But the Nahas and the Nahuatl, they use the silent G, right? Like the country Nicaragua. We've been using this. It's nothing new. And even in Ethiopia, they use the word Negus. Negus. Right? It's nothing new. It's in our DNA. We have been using the terminology. But they came over here to slander it out of competition and envy, because we got to understand, with dealing with Britain, what they've been doing to us on a colonial view. And they are not even the original pilgrims or colonists, and they came later during the 1840s and the 30s, and they had an agenda from day one. If anyone followed the Maroon Wars, go and look up the Maroon Wars. We had the Madagascar Marina people from what we call Madagascar. They were coming over here to help the Maroons. Y'all don't even know that. Go and look this up. The Marina Kingdom, Maroon people from the Marina Kingdom were helping the Maroons. So if they were brought here from Africa, why are the Madagascar people over here bringing their ships over here to help the Maroons? Because they already had an established relationship. They're not brought here from Africa. They were already going back into Africa on their own. Go and look up the Marina Kingdom, and I'm going to show y'all the source. Look at Moortown, Jamaica, where Cujo and the nanny, go and look up the nanny queen. They were in Moortown when they were fighting back British forces that were trying to destroy the Moor or the Maroons. Y'all don't know this history. I do. For people like, we know the truth now. Let me see. I see it stalling me. Okay, we got one more minute. We got one more minute left, y'all. I'm sorry I gotta go, because I take it as a sign and a symbol. That's right, they were free travelers. When your screen start stalling, I believe that's them giving you a warning that they're about to cut your live. But I'm gonna put this video back up. I'm not gonna be doing hour lives anymore, because they don't let you put those lives up if they go over an hour. And these lives are very important. And when they cut your lives and ban you, you can't teach the people, and you lose your momentum. So we have to stay ahead of their algorithm and their tactics to disband us, and you know, to divert our energy. So yes, I have to end this live. I'm about to go live on a very important topic in about 20 to 30 minutes. Y'all come back. I'm going to post this up for y'all to relook, to reference to it and really break it down. If you want to know about the Maroon, the first and second Maroon Wars, and how Madagascar Marina Kingdom, Queen Ranavalona, and all of her people, Andrea Pointer Marina, were helping the Maroons, showing you that they were Moors all along. I'm going to be teaching that. Y'all make sure to come back and get this information. Peace out.